Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Quoorn's Quest. What's up Cynical? What's up Rain? What's up Andrew? How is everyone doing? Hope everyone had a fantastic day so far. We got our typical Tuesday here at Quoorn's Quest. You know how it is. Super fun. We're just hanging out, y'all. We're just hanging out. Playing some Pokemon. We got the beginning of the week going and we're just gonna start coasting on through it, you know? Cause like, Monday, it's not so great until it hits that 8 p.m. mark, and then Tuesday, it gets a little bit better. Obviously, it gets even better now that you're here. Thank you so much for joining. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel as well as like, and check out the links below. You got lots of cool things in the description, such as the Discord, so come hang out over there if you want even more Quoorn's Quest, if the twice a week live streams aren't doing it for you and you just need more. So how's everyone doing today? I hope so. Is everyone else's weather like normal type of thing? Like, I hate to be like the weather guy, like, oh, like, how's the weather for you? How's the weather over there? It's like, but it was, so my computer was telling me, my phone was telling me it was record high today. It was a record high for me, and I was nervous that it was gonna be like stupid hot, forgetting it's like the end of October, so record high. It's actually not that bad. It's actually like, it's a warm fall. So it was funny because my boss wore shorts and a t-shirt, not because it was hot outside yesterday, but because the office was hot. So he's like, I'll be proactive and wear shorts and a t-shirt, assuming that the next day it's going to be just as cold, but that the office was going to be hot. And then it wasn't. The office was incredibly cold because it was hot outside. And I was like, you got this backwards, my guy. Like, it was weird. I was like, well, first off, are you really going to come? It's been about like 50s and 60s during the day. Like, you're really going to wear shorts out and about, but it'll be fine because you don't plan on leaving your office too much? It was like really weird. Well, that's been pretty normal. Okay, cool. Cold in the morning, but warm in the afternoon. Yep. See, ours was like warm in the morning and it got actually a little bit hot in the afternoon, but then like, I feel like 5 o'clock rolled around and it just got cold again. Like, it got like to your very normal fall evening, just very abruptly. The weather was super weird. All the animals at the zoo were like kind of like on edge a little bit, just cause like it felt like it was gonna storm, but it never did storm. It had kind of high winds, and like you could tell they were all just kind of like, what's going on? Like, should we hunker down? Should we not hunker down? What's going on? Like, the weather is changing, but it's not changing. It's very rapid, but it's not dangerous by any means. It was super weird. We're in the heat in the car in the morning, and the A's, that's how it goes. Yep, I have to remind myself, because my car, I went bougie and spent the extra money back when I had it, to get my car. I got a new car a couple years ago, and I got an automatic start in it, because I was like, that would be useful for the winters. I live in the Midwest, it gets cold, but I've had to like make sure I remember to adjust my car AC and stuff appropriately the night before, so that if I'm blasting the AC at night, but then it's cold in the morning type of thing, I gotta switch it before I get out of my car so that when I auto start it, it's hot air. But I usually forget that part, so I just go into a really cold car. You have a secret you want to tell, but you don't want to tell Cynical. So, I mean, this is a public chat, my guy. I have no private chats anywhere. Also, Cynical's lurking, so you probably won't see it. But I got no private chats because we're all out on Quoorn's Quest. I will tell y'all almost anything. Almost. Because, oh my god, did y'all see the streamer that got, like, dude got doxxed? Yo, so how's the weather, Sans? But no, did y'all see the streamer that like got, or like the YouTuber that got doxxed by like that one chick or something, where she like posted his address or something like that, like, or had it in a video of her, like she was filming herself or something like that, and his address was in the background, and everyone was like, got it. And it's just like, what? That was so crazy. It's so irresponsible. Like, that is insane. That was like some of the dumbest. Yes, it was, yeah, Jax Films and Sniper Wolf. That was like so dumb. Cause it's like, why would you ever think that's a good idea? And apparently they've had a lot of other issues with their content, cause like people have claimed that they've stolen content and stuff like that, so that's also bad. But no, it was so crazy. It's so rude and so disrespectful, and all for like, that's the problem, is like people are chasing clout, like, and they're just trying to do it. People build these audiences that revolve around the necessity to know everything. And that's it's very easy to grow as a content creator via parasocial relationships, but that is so incredibly dangerous, because then you end up doing stuff like that. Like, oh, we all like Cynical. We all think Cynical is cool. Duh, Cynical is the best. Cynical is awesome. Everyone in chat is awesome, except for the people that I have to ban. They're not awesome, but you know how it is. You've been keeping up with that closely. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Andrew, that is no secret. Cynical is a cool person. They are the master of dragons. Of course they're cool. But no, it's been crazy. Like, it's so dumb. It is so dumb, because like parasocial relationships are so, like, it's so cringy. It's like I like hanging out with everyone in chat and stuff like that, and everyone in the Discord and everything like that, but like some creators will literally like act as if you're like in real life best friends with their audience, and it's like, that is so dangerous, because then you get the people that like they need that in their life and they just can't find it in their current situation, and they latch on to these creators that are like giving them this false sense of things, but then that means that creator has to keep introducing them deeper and deeper into their life, and that is so scary. There's a reason why, like, I created the whole Quoorn persona, like that my wife is Mrs. Quoorn to everyone. It's like, I don't want my family. They didn't ask for this. I did this because I was bored one day. Oh my god. It's crazy. People on the internet, they're chasing that fame, they're just chasing that attention, and it's just, there's other ways to do it. Like, if you have to go to extreme lengths to get your content out there, your content's just not that good. You gotta think of something else. You gotta be original or something. My god. Alright, well, here we go. Enough of that nonsense, enough of that. Let's get to the fun stuff. We got our Knossos, Vital Spirit. Poseidon is a new addition. We had to get rid of Thanatos because I killed it. I killed it so hard that on accident. But we got a Lugia, got Poseidon, super cool. The white smoke. We got Star Eater, Own Tempo, Mew. This thing is a powerhouse. It has a higher. Why do you have a higher attack than special attack? What is wrong with this thing? What is going? Oh my god. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, so I need to be nurturing this thing's physical attack. Didn't think I'd ever be doing that. And then we got another white smoke, Zap Plate, Flubaldoo. This thing is a monster, this little sheared sheep. You guys know that's what Ampharos is supposed to be. Ampharos is a sheared sheep. It is still a sheep. It looks alien, but it's just sheared. How funny is that? I found that out. Now I was like today years old when I found out that this is just a sheared sheep. It's so weird. And then we got a newest addition, Frankie, the Crawdont. It's level 1. This thing is pretty cool. Oh yeah. Solid rock. It powers down. Super effective moves. And then we got Demeter, the Torterra, with Early Bird, Miracle Seed. This thing also has a very high attack. Defense is its best, obviously, but like attack and special attack, like attack is the better one out of this one, which is really, really weird. Get your Voodoo account connected to your TV when watching the Super Mario Bros. Yes, the new one or the old classic one with the live action? Live action or animated? I need to see the animated one still. I heard it's good. I actually heard it's really good and really fun to watch. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and I really need to. I really need to watch it. But I'm just too busy with killing Pokemon and finding new Pokemon. Oh, the new one. Yeah, the old one was rough. That was a rough movie. And this is gonna be a rough battle. Nosos needs to learn something so much better than what it has. I didn't realize it didn't learn, like, any good moves until way too late in the game. Like, it's level 23 and it still has its base, like, moves. And it evolves at 35. Like, where's the Sludge Bomb? Where's the, like... Where are the other moves in that realm, you know? Like, where on earth are the big hitting poison moves, or not even the big hitting ones? Where are the ones that are, like, average at best, you know? The new one is one of your favorite? That's awesome, dude. I've heard, so people like were bashing it, or people were skeptical of it type of thing. But in all honesty, everything that I had seen of that movie, like, is from the commercials and the reviews, even the bad reviews, were pointing things out, and I'm like, that's just Mario. That's just a fun movie meant for everyone. So it's like, how can you get mad? Like, how can you be like, this is a bad movie? It's like, it's a Mario movie. What are you expecting? Also, the fact that that was a critical hit, but it endured it on top of being super effective is so obnoxious. This thing cannot endure anything more. Rock Smash. Because it uses agility. There we go. I'm like, there's no way. If this thing could endure another hit, I would be floored. Livid at best. But luckily it didn't. Moltres taken out. Super easy. Okay, Flipple-Doo. Oh, Frankie with the big level up. Let's go, Frankie. Grew to level 3. Love it, love it, love it. Grew to level 4. Love it, love it, love it. 5. 6. 7. Oh my god, wait. 8. How high is it gonna go? 9. Is it gonna hit double digits? Oh, it grew 8 levels. Because it started at level 1. Dang. Alright, alright. Frankie, you coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. I did not see the picture. What picture did you send? I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I never... So, when did Rotten Tomatoes... I actually do want to talk about this. As someone that was, like, really... And still is, but, like... Before I was doing all this stuff, I wanted a career in film and television. Then I, like, kind of got it, and I did not like it. The more I dug into it, the more terrible it sounded. So I decided to do my own content, take matters in my own hand, and now I'm doing YouTube, and I'm 800 watch hours away from, not even 800, I'm like 300 watch hours away from being able to make money. So screw the film industry at this point. It's for me, not in general. I like movies and TV shows. But when did Rotten Tomatoes become something that you take seriously? Like, I remember growing up and Rotten Tomatoes was the joke. Hey, thank you for the likes. I remember Rotten Tomatoes though was the joke, like, account. That was the one where, like, you just go and it's like, oh, these people just put their bad takes on there. Then all of a sudden, all these movies were like, has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 93%. And I'm like, why are we taking you so seriously, Rotten Tomatoes? It is not that. That's like taking, like, not that Wikipedia is not a viable source, but because anyone can post on Wikipedia, that is the equivalent of saying, like, looking something up on Wikipedia and that being your only source on, like, a paper or, like, a project or something. It's insane is what that is. It's just utterly insane. And so the fact that, yeah, like, Rotten Tomatoes is just this, like, the review hub now, and I'm like, cool, but, like, why? That's the thing, is that I think much like Wikipedia, people go onto Rotten Tomatoes, and they kind of make a joke of it. They take something that is a good movie, but maybe this is where I sound pretentious. Maybe the public didn't quite get it, type of thing. Because yeah, there are like Oscar-winning movies that have bad Rotten Tomato scores, and it's like that doesn't make any sense as to how that could be remotely possible. And it's literally just because the people writing the reviews are not knowledgeable on the stuff. It's just like they think they are. They think they know what's up, and as someone that has taken notes on movies and analyzed movies that really don't need to be analyzed, but I did it anyway, for fun, mind you, Rotten Tomatoes needs to up their game. Like, you gotta, if you're gonna leave a review on a movie, you really do need to look at it from all angles. That's my hot take on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a trash review site that everyone is taking way too seriously. My God. My God. Suh, Riddle Man? Welcome, homie. Quoorn, yeah, okay, but Rain, what movies are those? Like, just list like 2. Like 2 to 3. I want to hear what bad take you have, because I guarantee it's not a bad take. But according to Rotten Tomatoes, it probably is. Rotten Tomatoes is probably like, you're an idiot for liking Schindler's List, or like, oh, you're dumb for thinking that, like, I don't like an Oscar-winning movie is good. Five Nights at Freddy. So this is the one thing. This is what it's what I hate about myself to some degree. Not legitimately, but like this is the one take I do hate about myself, is that I was introduced to Five Nights at Freddy in the worst possible way. I like one of my really good content creator friends, Fox Hat, or like Fox Mommy, whatever her name is now, type of thing. She did a little bit of rebranding. She's over here on YouTube. We talk all the time, and she makes horror content. Five Nights at Freddy is horror content that she makes. I despise Five Nights at Freddy, or at Freddy, whatever it is. I absolutely hate it for the worst reason, but for the absolutely worst reason is because I was introduced to it by children at summer camp. And not just like your typical like goofy kind of kids of like, oh, like whatever, like, yeah, of course that's a kid take, but like let me experience it as an adult. It's kind of like when a kid tells you about Pokemon, they're really excited and they're just like, oh, like I love these Pokemon, like, well, Garchomp is the best, da da da. But like this kid who is obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy is the kid that we had to bribe to shower. We had to bribe this, like, upper middle, like the oldest kid in the cabin, upper middle school, to shower, and his favorite, not even game, thing was Five Nights at Freddy's. And that ruined it for me. He was just the worst to talk to. You like, and he was always he was the kid that would like, no one else knew it. No one else knew the game like he knew it. And he would like very loudly make references to the game, and it was so cringy. This kid was so cringy. It was so bad. So this singular kid and like 2 of his buddies ruined Five Nights at Freddy for me, because it's just I can't look at it. I can't look at it and think of this, like, I can't look at it and not come to mind of kids we had to bribe to shower. We were in the woods. It was hot. It was gross. Like, we were sweating, swimming in a chlorine pool. There was zero reason that the only reason he didn't want to shower was because he didn't, and it wasn't even like a cute, like, oh, kids will be kids. He was at that age where he started to stink. He smelled. A counselor had to switch with one of the other campers because they were like, my bunk smells bad. And we're like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Because you're sleeping underneath the kid that won't shower. Because all he wants to do is play Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god. So that's my take. I probably won't see the movie. I guess I'm excited for people who are excited about it. I think it'll be fun. If it's like the Mario movie, it look like, hope it's fun. Who thought that they were gonna get that reaction out of me tonight? Show of hands. Who thought I would go ballistic on Five Nights at Freddy's? Hey, good night, Show Mode. Thank you so much for joining, homie. Oh my god. Yeah, no. You didn't. No, I wasn't even prepared. There was no, I made no note to myself to, hey, I'm gonna make it a point to, on stream, tell everyone how much this game has hurt my mental well-being as an adult trying to bribe a kid to shower. See, that's fun, Rain. That's fun. I wish I was in your boat of having... Oh my god! Hold on, y'all see that? Oh, it killed itself! What just happened? Wait, what? No! Hold the phone! You're joking. No, don't chop. I know it used Bide. I didn't think Bide would do that much damage. Like, I didn't think it would do that bad. Like, I didn't think it would be that bad. I know it was Bide, and I know Bide does a lot of damage. I thought I'd be left with something. Oh my. That's what I get for trying to... Is Bide 120 power? I thought it just did... What is it? How does it work? Because normally I don't attack if something uses Bide, but I really didn't have an option on that one. So I had to just kind of go for it. But, wow. I didn't know it would do that. Oh no, you're getting your butt kicked. Cynical, no! Don't get your butt kicked. We believe in you, Cynical. We believe in you. God, Frankie is getting those levels, homie. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Frankie, for getting levels. This is the only Pokemon this person has? I'm gonna go Match Punch again. Boom! There we go. Squirtle. Okay, wait. The user of Bide stores energy for 2 turns. Okay, yeah. At the end of the second turn, the Pokemon unleashes energy, dealing twice the HP damage received. Oh, God. Okay. So... Bide is a Nuzlocke ruiner. Good to know. Honestly, I thought counter was bad, but yikes. Hey, you got that Fortnite? There you go, Cynical. There you go. Wow. That's insane. I didn't realize that it would do, yeah, that much. Oh, right. Yeah, talking about the seal. I don't really care. Bye, Barry. Dummy. Well, let's go get rid of Nosos, because good God. I used to play Fortnite a bit. Fortnite was kind of fun, but yeah, I don't know. It was like, I didn't have the time to dedicate to it, so I just got really, really bad, really, really fast. Oh, Nosos, we salute you, homie. In joining the dead box. R.I.P. R.I.P. I don't want to add any of those Pokemon. I want to get a new. I want an encounter to be added to our party. I'm gonna call this one. I want an encounter. Because we have nothing crazy in the box. Like Lapras is cool. We have a water type growing though. Like Fearow, we have a flying type already technically. Because I have this. I don't know. I have a feeling that we're gonna run into something crazy. Isn't it weird how you have to assess someone's PC? Yeah, it is really. Does this game ever tell you who created the PC? Or is it always someone's? Because obviously in the first game, you meet Bill. And Bill is like, this is my system. I made this. And you're like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I will let you guys make this decision. Do we go to the cave to get this encounter that's gonna join the party? Or do we go to Route 210 to get the encounter? Where do y'all want to get our Pokemon from? I'll let y'all pick that. It's okay, so like it's the idea that like we didn't make the PC. Generation 2 is Bill's PC, yeah. And Generation 1 is Bill's PC. And in Generation 3, there is someone, it's like Lynette, I think is what her name is. It's a girl. You meet her up in the mountain, like the Meteor Mountain area. But I don't remember if anyone in Gen 4 is like, I'm the person that makes the PC boxes. Like, and then it switches over to, instead of someone's, it'll say Bill's. It'll say Lynette's or like Lene or whatever her name was. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the tall grass because no one's making a decision for me. So I'm gonna make the decision myself. Independent. What do we get? What's joining our team? Oh, I'm so glad I walked over here. What were the odds? So we'll have 2 water types, but I mean, that's not bad. That's in no way, shape, or form a bad thing to have that many water types. I'm going to just switch my Pokemon around. Mainly because this thing will be cool because I'll be able to use it. I'll be able to use this water Pokemon while Frankie gets the levels. Star Eater, you're gonna get out here and you're going to you're gonna do some damage, but not in a bad way. Don't bite me in the butt, Mega Punch. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Don't bite me in the butt, Psychic? Oh god, it raises attack. Psychic? It's a steel type, so I mean, I feel like it's pretty hardy. Oh yeah, good god! This thing is a menace, an absolute menace, y'all. Well, y'all also know we're gonna need some bees in chat when we try to catch this thing. So y'all get those bees rolling. We're gonna get it to the red. Perfect. Love it. Ooh, it lowered its special defense. There we go. There we go. Sword Dance. Ah! We gotta catch this thing. We have to catch this thing so hard. This regal Pokemon deserves a luxury ball. Thank you for the B's and the A's. Luxury ball for the win. It's beautiful. 1, 2. Ah, I didn't want it in that ball anyway. That's a lie. I did, but Y'all know the issue. There we go. Oh! Oh! Ah! I feel like I need to heal. Just in case. Very much like just in case. Okay, there we go. Ooh. God, okay. So this thing added to the party is gonna be a monster. I'm very, very excited for it. So let's go Premier Ball. Because this feels like a special occasion. It's really not, but it's cool. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha. Empoleon was caught. Thank you, Questers, for the support in the chat, especially the A's. The A's is what did it. Thank you so much. Because I'm actually hitting an A button on my controller, which is funny. Alright, so this is the Emperor Pokemon. It's a Water Steel type. It's 186 pounds. That's not bad. If anyone were to hurt its pride, it would slash them with wings that can cleave through an ice flow. So it murders you. If you hurt this thing's pride, it will not hesitate to cut you in half. It will turn you into sushi, presumably eating you as well. That's what I'm gonna say. This thing would dice you up, put you with some rice and yum yum sauce with a little bit of avocado in the middle, and serve you raw to its family. What do we name this thing? What do we name this giant murder penguin that apparently has a terrifying dex entry? So what hurts its pride? Because that's a very specific thing. That is not a... That's a very specific thing. It's one of the 7 deadly sins? Oh, do they all... Wait, what's Torterra's? I gotta look at that. Neptune, I like that. Neptune is a classic for this guy. Yes. I've named many an Empoleon Neptune, and I think it works really, really well. I've also named him Tsunami. That's really fun too, because that's just a beautiful name for a very apparently dangerous Pokemon. Alright, Neptune is now added to the party. What's Neptune got going on for it? Has Rockhead. It protects from recoil damage. That's fantastic. That is so scary. I think I have a Mystic Water too, so I can actually give it something useful. Heck yeah, I do. Got it. There's an AI inspirational quote you can... Oh my goodness, that sounds insane. I know, yeah, we got Greek, we got Roman, we got it all. We got it all, y'all. My favorite one, oh, I love this. Ensure that a family member feels regret. I'll just show this stream to my parents and they'll... And when they ask me 4 years of college for this, I'll be like, yes, you know it. 4 years of college for playing Pokemon, but being a little more successful with the branding of it. That'll fill him with some regret. Thank you for the laughs. I appreciate that. Let's go into this cave, shall we? Let's go spelunking, Questers. Hey, y'all. What are you gonna find in this mysterious cave? Think it's gonna be anyone good? Also one that said, there is no I in kindness. Well, that's just blatantly wrong. I kind of want to make that like in my bio or something. Hey, I like Moo Moo Milk. That's actually really good. There's no I in kindness. That's way funnier to me than what it should be. It should not be that funny, but that's hilarious. So what's even in here? Is there... Does anyone remember what there was in here in the ruins? Do I battle people? No, I don't battle you. Oh, Defog is down here? Weird, okay. So I gotta find that. It's actually your fault if your workday isn't shameful. That's kind of, okay, that's kind of true though. If it is my fault if it's not shameful, because I'm not bringing shame to myself in my workplace. I don't want to make my workplace shameful, but that's kind of funny. There's no I in happiness. I love that spelling of happiness. That's awesome. Oh wait, steel is super effective this thing. Didn't we find that out? I mean, Bubble Beam wasn't super effective, but damn, that was close. That was real close to being super effective. Okay, I'm actually really glad I do have a steel type now, because we have an actual heavy hitter now against rock types. Before we just had freaking Flubeldew going at it with Rock Smash that does like 40 damage. Something ridiculous. A Corphish, cute. Switch Pokemon. Let's go Demeter, that'd be fun. It insults you. The simple fact that you are determined makes you ugly. I always knew there was a reason I was ugly. This is because I'm so determined to succeed, y'all. This is the face of succeeding, not the face of Abercrombie and Fish. And that's okay. I gave up on abs years ago. That's a lie. I work out, and I always get sad when I don't have abs. Oh my god. I love that it insults you sometimes. And that, yeah, it's just blatant. It's just putting out such kind of wrong things. It just doesn't make any sense. What's the rules? What's up, Yippee? The rules are simple. Oh, I should have switched my Pokemon. The rules are simple. We lose a Pokemon, if Pokemon faints, we can no longer use it. We get one encounter per route. Chat names the Pokemon, and no duplicates. Down in the description, you can actually find ways to hinder my gameplay with some bans, where you can prevent my healing, switching, and super effective moves. It's all down in the description, as well as all the links to the other social media pages. Check them out. Thank you so much, Yippee, for asking what the rules are. The greatest beard in gaming. Oh, you know it. But I say, I was looking at it just now. It is clean. My barber, worth the money. Worth the money. Education is not for dads. Your mother agitates people. That's true. Both of those are kind of true. My dad did not graduate from college, and my mom does agitate people. So that kind of fits. That weirdly fits. Okay, so we've already caught this Pokemon before, so I'm not gonna catch it now. We do have an encounter for whatever we find down here. Hopefully we find something cool. Let's keep on spelunking, questers. Nope, that's nothing. This is all supposed to be unknowns, right? Like, we're supposed to just only find unknowns in here. Did I go in a circle? That's dumb. An Everstone? There's an end in friend. There is an over in lover. There is fun and funeral. Yep. Accurate. Okay. I think I'm lost. I think I pulled a Zoro. I don't know where I'm going. There's cheese and cheeseburger. Where are we going with this, y'all? Oh, I don't have this Pokemon yet. Ooh, what's up, Taser? Welcome, homie. Joined just in time. We got a Pokemon to catch, y'all. Let's do... Oh, God. What's even going to be a good... Bubble Beam won't kill this thing. Bubble Beam won't kill it. You guys know there's Bubble in Bubble Beam? Did you know the Bubble in Bubble Beam totally murders Pokemon. And I didn't think that. You guys know there's cheeseburger and cheeseburger? Or do you guys know there's cheeseburger and cheeseburger in paradise? R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. What a legend. It's just me murdering Marowaks. Every Cubone is like, stop! Stop doing what you're doing. Oh, a Safari Ball! That's gonna be so fun. Alright, I'm gonna leave this place because I have no business being down here. There's nothing else to get, I don't think, so I'm just gonna... There's an ore in Quoorn. Yes. Is this the stream for the rest of the night? Is we're just gonna... There's a blank and blank. Like, oh, there's a... I don't even know where I'm going with that. I just want this. I was focusing on the Pokeball. I have 2 stone plates. I don't need 2 of these things. With this current team, I don't even need 1. There's Death and Death Row. Do you guys know there's row and row? And bagel in the word bagel? Really blows your mind, the English language, you know? I look like Matt Walsh. You would not be the first person to tell me that. But here's the thing about me and Matt Walsh that makes me far superior. First off, I'm not Matt Walsh, so already out of the gate, huge lead. If anyone thinks that I think like Matt Walsh, they will find themselves banned. And I play Pokemon, which is something he doesn't do. And aside from just being a terrible, terrible person, yeah, like, I have him beat in all facets. When's next stream? So this is the last stream of this week. We will, I believe, be back. I need to look at my calendar. But I should be back next Monday. So it's Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays and Tuesdays, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you will get notifications. If you join in the Discord, I at everyone before I go live, and I give everyone a heads up a couple days before I go live, so y'all know when I go live. Generally, it is Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, right here. That's my little ad. So yeah, information is in the description. Information is Discord. Look at the mods. Mods can always answer questions as well if I don't see them. Not Matt Walsh, plus 10 respect. Dude, honestly. God, he is like... It's really funny because he's just such a terrible person. And I've had people tell me I need to lean into that. Not that he's a terrible person. Lean into people saying I look like Matt Walsh. And act like Matt Walsh, but commentating on Pokemon. And I cannot, as funny as that sounds, I cannot bring myself to put him any closer to my image than the idea of I am a white guy with a beard, glasses, and my hair is pushed back. I've debated about growing my hair out to extreme lengths just to divide. But nope. I'm going with I will be more popular than him, and I will be just an all-around better person than him. So I don't have to worry about people saying, you look like Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh looks like me, let's be real. Matt Walsh wishes he was as cool as me. Alright, enough about Matt Walsh. Fuck that guy. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight this father-daughter duo, and we're gonna make them regret battling us. Belle and Pa. Oh, that's her titles. So she's like a Southern Belle, and he's her Pa. Okay. What? This is a weird type matchup. So actually, I can do a... Let's get a sword dance going on Neptune, and we're gonna go Psychic on you. Oh, because, well, okay, so, like, that's kind of the idea, I feel like, of a beard, is to frame your face. Like, I know Jamer's missing the Weeping Bell. He's gonna regret it. Oh, dang it. I don't want to be poisoned. But no, I feel like that's kind of the point of, like, a beard, is especially because, like, when I get a fresh cut, like, my beard is cut by a professional, and it is, like, I get lines, I get it shaped, and, like, it shapes my face. That's the goal. And so I feel like it's just one of those things of, like, that's what it's meant for. It's meant to give you a more centralized look to some degree, you know? Like, I don't view it as, like, a weird comment. It's kind of like when people get, like, when women get, like, a haircut that kind of frames, like, their face. Because they don't grow facial hair, like, to this. Shut up. How were you summoned? I also like that you were I sacrificed a Weeping Bell to bring you here, Jamer. I'm glad it worked. Everyone, takeaway of the stream. If you want Jamer to hop into your channel, if you want to talk to Jamer, all you have to do is murder a Weeping Bell in his name. Thank you, Jamer, for coming after I gave you this wonderful sacrifice of a Weeping Bell. Hallelujah. I feel like I just destroyed Jamer's, like, whole night of, like, don't sacrifice Weeping Bells for me. That's not why I like them. It's like, nope, everyone sacrifice a Weeping Bell for Jamer. We got Ritto running a Typhlosion trade. Hey, man. You got Typhlosion. Bro, I got all the Typhlosions you can look for. What are you looking for? Are you looking for Johto, Hisui? Maybe a little bit of like shiny action type of thing. Hit up my guy if you want a Typhlosion. Keep it on DL. Just joined, saw your name, saw that we sacrificed a Typhlosion or a Weeping Bell for you, and honestly couldn't have asked for better timing. That felt planned. A part of me was like, was Rain like messaging you or something, or like did she at you in the Discord? It is a fantastic Pokemon. I do love Typhlosion quite a bit. Also, we have a super popping chat tonight, and I love it. Thank you all for joining. This is always such a fun night. I love whenever I get to hang out with y'all on stream. It's so fun. I'm a paid actor. Well, that would be interesting now, wouldn't it be? Mega Punch, I guess, because you have a crazy high attack for some dumb reason. If Jamer's a paid actor, then I owe you quite a bit of money. Or you're doing this pro bono, and I appreciate you, Jamer. Haha, Shockwave. Oh, don't hit the Mew. Don't hit. Oh, it's like an everyone gets hit move. That sucks. Bite on the Rotom and Psychic on you. Oh, my bad. Okay, so Ritto is not running a Typhlosion trade. He's collecting them all. My bad. I rescind that joke from earlier where I acted like a drug dealer but dealing out Typhlosions. He's trying to rob you guys of Typhlosions. Star Eater! You're okay, Star Eater. Man, could he really not knock that thing out in one hit? And Psychic. Because you're a ghost type and Mega Punch would not work on you. Haha! Ooh! Love the crit. Gotta love the crit. Gotta love the crit. Neptune got the 22. I'll trade for it at any cost. Yikes. That's determination right there. That's determination. Much like Frankie's determination to get to an appropriate level to join the team and be a full-fledged member. I need to switch some Pokemon around. So you need to go down here. That's good. That makes sense. Super Frankie! Frankie is one of my favorite One Piece characters, though. I think not even from like a, oh, I need to drink some water. Here, I'll even do this. You know I'm not thirsty. I love Robin as a character. I think Robin is a fantastic One Piece character. And she has an awesome backstory, an awesome power. Like, she has a great personality. I have to keep drinking so I can focus on that stuff and I don't accidentally say that. Like, I just love her design. Let's move on, shall we? Bubble Beam! Okay, so fun fact about this game, because it's randomized, we have randomized abilities. Slack Offline does not have Truant. If we run into a slacking, I might have to change my pants, because that thing would be terrifying. I am not ready to find that Pokemon in this game, because it will end me. It will end me. Why don't I Candy Pill? I like to live on the edge. So I guess to that extent too, I don't switch out my team. Like if I find a level 19 Entei, and I'm in the 25s, kind of getting close to 30s, I'm not gonna take out a Pokemon to have an Entei. Like, this is my team until someone faints. Also why round 5 is also because we were doing the fun D&D thing that everyone loved, including myself. But that did get difficult when I couldn't use super effective moves because the dice wouldn't allow it. There's a trade. It's the Quoorn Trade Center, the QTC, over in the wilderness area. There's a spot for trades, so you can put up what Pokemon you have to trade, and if anyone wants to trade for it, they can trade for it. Chesto Berry, that's underwhelming. Let's go! Yeah, you know it, you know it. You have a shiny Typhlosion? Yo, that's cool. So I had a shiny one. Was anyone around for when I had my shiny Typhlosion in Bayleaf? You can sit down. Was anyone around for when that was my red Gyarados encounter in the Soul Silver Nuzlocke I did? Because that was super cool. Like, of all the given shinies I could have been given, they gave me a shiny Typhlosion, and how fun was that? I think I killed it, but it was still fun. Nice. Dude, I have no patience for shiny hunting, so props to anyone that shiny hunts, like, truthfully. I am so bad at shiny hunting. Mainly because I don't have the patience for it. Raise your defense? Well, that's not gonna help you. Heck. Bye, Bayleaf. Yeah! But to say, I'm like, Rain, you were around. I feel like Riddle was also around too. Might be wrong, but I feel like there's a good amount of people that were kind of around. That was like was that when I was still on Twitch? That was kind of early, but I don't remember. Frankie, what are you learning? Oh, I totally thought it had Bubble Beam, not Bubble. That's funny. That's very, very funny. Bubble, and now it has Bubble Beam. Oh, a Hippowdon, and keep battling. There ain't no reason to switch when I can drown this thing. Did anyone else as a kid think that this was a shiny when they found it? Please tell me I wasn't the only one that had a heart attack thinking I had found a shiny Pokemon. Before I knew that shiny Pokemon had the stars pop out, I thought this was a shiny. I didn't realize it was just the females are all black. Arguably a cooler color palette. I like this color palette a lot. But that threw me for a loop. I was so happy. I totally thought I had a shiny. And I didn't. And I felt stupid. Hippowdon is such a bait. It is like, it's cool. So it's awesome because I love when Pokemon have gender differences because that is so realistic. But at 10, like one of the first times playing Pokemon with a brand new dex of Generation 4, how was I supposed to know? I thought it was special. I felt special. Pokemon baited me, baited everyone. It's bad. It was so bad. See, okay, I'm with you though on that, Egg. I, like, because I play so many fan games, and I play so many Pokemon games that don't have a permanent save file, to where, like, I find shiny Pokemon in my fan games that I play, and literally, like, I can't keep them. They're just gone. Because they're fan games. So I can't do anything with it. Oh, yours is the Roblox one? Oh! That's also the worst. Or like in Pokemon Go, but then you can't transfer it to the recent games for whatever reason. It's just like, oh, heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking when you find a good shiny in a game that you just can't move it. It's so sad. I also think shiny Pokemon should be more abundant. Not like 1 in every 3, but like I feel like it should be a thing of it should be very normal to have at least 1 on your main playthrough team. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a shiny hunter, so like I like finding them easier. But you know, I think that would be cool if you could, without putting crazy like weeks of effort into something, like it'd be cool to just be casually running around and all of a sudden, oh, it's a shiny Bellsprout, or like, oh, you're running around and there's like a shiny Gibble or like a Girafarig or something where you're like, hey, that's actually, it's not bad, you know? I just think shiny Pokemon should be more abundant. I don't know. What up, Namuse boy? I have no idea what that means. But welcome to my rant on why shiny Pokemon should be more abundant. They're cool. I don't know why they're such, I get why they're rare, but like, come on, they have to be that rare. Seems a little excessive. What did I do to your Pokemon? I killed them. Ooh, that's a fun one. Sun and Moon had good abilities to find shiny Pokemon. That was fun because with the calling of a Pokemon, like when they would call for backup, I feel like that did really well in being able to like find shinies. Welcome okay, Rain, were you around when I tried doing that for streams? This is back when I was streaming like 3 or 4 days a week. It was so bad. I was like streaming, yeah, like Monday, Tuesday. I would stream like Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and I think even sometimes Friday, which is just excessive. Like, no one needs to be doing that. But I was trying to diversify my content and be like, okay, what else can I do? And one of the things I did was like I would make PowerPoints, essentially giving a TED Talk about why like an evolution cycle was the best, or like why like what's the best starter Pokemon and stuff like that. What's the best like Pokemon game or things like that. I put a lot of effort into those with very low reward, but it was kind of fun. But I remember, yeah, those were just ranty. That was my take on a just chatting stream, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Like it was fun, but it was also just like I much rather wanted to play a game. And I definitely should have just played the game. Yeah, but I always turned them into videos, and the videos did okay. They should have just been videos that I made. They shouldn't have been like live streams, because there was no way for me to talk, or if I tried talking to chat about something, then it would hurt the video that I would make after the fact, because it would just be these kind of one-off conversations, or like I would get down a different rabbit hole and like go on a tangent about something else, because I was trying to also like just chat with people. So that was just like, hindsight could have been executed better. Fun idea, poor execution. Dang it, I thought I hit it. There we go. And moving on, so we found the Psyducks that are hurting their heads. Route 215! New Pokemon, and I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this up a notch. Frankie, you move into the front. And what you're doing is you're gonna get rid, take your item. You've graduated from the EXP share. And now you get a heavy hitting item. God, there are so many good things. Let's give you... Oh, I want to give you the Razor Claw. That's awesome. Give. I found so many dope items. Almost all my Pokemon have items that will increase their critical hit ratios. And I love that. So I love doing extra damage that it's just not necessary. Alright. Who's ready for a super battle? Yeah! Frankie style. Let's go. Well, this is an okay one to go up against, I guess. He even does the... It's like a Frankie punch! That's... Okay, this was a good... Who nicknamed this thing Frankie? That was good. That was a good one. He really... He kind of has the eyes of when Frankie got separated for 2 years and his face got blown off, and you just saw his eyes. Like, that's what Quoorn now reminds me of. Was it Timbo? Sick. Whoever it was. Thank you. Oh, yeah. The intro was actually kind of cool. Yeah, the intro wasn't bad. The rest of that stuff was pretty... Could have done without. Switch Pokemon. Yeah, you don't need to fight a Sceptile, because you're going to get wrecked, Frankie. Yeah, the hot sauce and the redemptions were a little bit of a stretch, but you know, we learn and grow. We learn and grow. I'm just glad I was able to learn and grow appropriately, and realize I don't need gimmicks to have fun. Y'all just come and hang out no matter what. Obviously, if you're busy, you don't hang out, but you know what I mean. But yeah, the intro video is kind of cool. I put a good amount of effort into that. That was a fun one. But yeah, I don't know. I like the starting soon stream that Papa Sickle made for me, just because like it just looks nicer. That's the thing. Yeah, that's also why I didn't like Twitch. Is that it's just so gimmicky. Like, cause you have to get people's attention, and you have to get people's attention long enough to stay. There's so many Pokemon streamers. There's so many Pokemon content creators in the world. Like, why am I special? Because I'm me. Because like I can make content and rants and battle in ways that other people just can't, because they're not Quoorn. But that's not enough on Twitch. That's not enough. You have to be memorable, because your content goes away. Your content doesn't stick around. So you have to be out of the box memorable for people to actually want to remember to come to your stuff, because there's so many, and it's so easy to like find a new Twitch streamer and just follow them. Like, I had so many people I followed just because I could. I was like, oh yeah, that's the thing you do, just follow, show your support. And oh my god, I did not watch anyone's Twitch streams. I watched 2 people's like Twitch streams, I think, on a regular basis. Let's get rid of Leer, because with Payback, if I harden, that's a turn to get hit. Maybe? Is that right? I don't know how it works. I'll get rid of Lear. But yeah, that's what I did not like about Twitch. It's just, it was... Like, I've done my fair share of gimmicks, even on YouTube. I've done my fair share of gimmicks, but like... The gimmicks that Twitch kind of makes you feel like you have to do are so beyond bad. I don't think I need to cut that, actually. I think I can walk around it. I just realized that coughing had cut, so now we have to teach cut to someone else. Alright, Derek. Ivysaur? This is not the Pokemon I have out for Ivysaur. I'll tell you what. The rain is nice, but not the Pokemon. Move. Let's do you. Poseidon is going to be a good Pokemon for this. Okay. Oh, not enough time. He went hard right off the bat, but I think I have an Awakening because I have Safeguard. I need to use Safeguard. I know. You really watched me kill an Ivysaur in your honor, Jamer. This one's for you, homie. This one is for you. I'm going to sacrifice this Ivysaur so that you continue to bless the chat with your presence. If that's even how you do it. I don't know. But I'm gonna murk it. I'm gonna kill it. Ivysaur is a cool Pokemon though. Like, such a simple design, but yet so good. Because as I killed the Weeping Bell, you showed up. I sacrificed the Weeping Bell, and you appeared. That is, I mean, I know people say causation is not or correlation is not causation, but like, I like to think that it is. And so I just like to appease you, Jamer. By knocking out Grass-type Pokemon. I don't know. It's not really much of a joke. It's mainly the joke that I just now create. Like, I made it up. No one else was like... I think everyone else was more amazed that we mentioned your name and then you just appeared. And that there also happened to be a Weeping Bell on the field. But then I killed it. So, it kind of looked like I just sacrificed... and then it looked like I sacrificed it for you to appear. And that's where I started just running with it. We defeated Black Belt Derek. Nice. We still have an encounter for this route. We haven't found our Pokemon for Route 215 yet. We also have to heal our Pokemon on this route. Mainly Poseidon. Poseidon's been putting in the work. I'm glad we have Poseidon. He's putting in the work. He's doing his best. No Pokemon yet. Oh God, what are we gonna find? What is this nonsense? It's back! We got the little shaman! It's back! Can it fit in my hoodie? Can it fit? I wanna hold it here. There we go. This looks normal. Watch me catch your friend. This looks like a growth on my neck. This is horrifying. I'm leaving it here. Yeah, this is our encounter. So we caught a shaman. Sit nicer. So we caught a shaman in the last run. So now it's time to catch it again. I'm gonna switch my Pokemon out. I'm gonna go for Poseidon. I think Poseidon, a Gust is gonna be fine. So yep, we're gonna catch a little shaman. Shame Menace round 2. I'm really glad I switched my Pokemon out. It's back. It's fate. Gonna name it Shame Menace again? We could. Shame Menace 2 Electric Boogaloo. That won't fit. That'd be fun. Alright, now don't die. Do what you did best and yeah, this thing is a tiny tank. Aren't you a tiny little tank? Tiny little tank. It's horrifying. It's absolutely terrifying of like to have this thing as a Pokemon. How did it even... Oh, I think it was like a technicality. Like Lucario had raised its attack stat just so high that this thing just couldn't stand a chance. this is not the same route as last time. So last time we found it in a cave. We found it in Mount Cornet last time. So this is not the same, but very similar. All right, y'all, here we go. Get those bees in chat. We're gonna catch it. We're gonna catch it in a safari ball because that's special. Or wait, no, a premier ball because it marks a special event. Premier ball, Shay Menace, let's go. Bees in chat, thank you, questers. 1, 2, 3. We caught the girl. The sweet little shaman. It's so sweet and soft, and yet a terrifying little tank. This is the face of death. Gaze upon it. This is the face that destroyed so many Pokemon in the last Nuzlocke. It's so cute. Shaman is 3. We're getting to 3. We've only had 2. This is the second one we've had. Or is this little guy? This is RIL Shay Menace. This is RAL Shay Menace. And RAL Shay Menace is gonna sit next to me now instead of up on the. And I'm gonna put her back on the shelf. Y'all start throwing out some nicknames. You sit right there. It's so cute. Courtesy of Rain via Throne. If you want to send me more gifts, more Pokemon plushes, what have you, check out my Throne down in the description. It has lots of cool things that I would very much enjoy if y'all bought. You just like the number 3 more. Alright, let's go Shay Menace number 3. It's like it's this kind of number 3. We ran into so many of them last time. It was crazy. Alright, Shay. Oh, right. It, like, filled it. So just Shay Menace. There's no... We can't make it number 3. It's the new Zarude. Oh! I should have done that. That would have been clever. Oh, I do need Cut to get that Pokeball. Is it... I feel like that's worth it. It's probably not going to be worth it, but I kind of want to say it is. Alright, who's going to learn Cut? Stupid. Gamer speak. Yep, absolutely. Who has the unfortunate fate of learning Cut? Truthfully, I don't like you knowing Metronome. Star Eater. Our Mew is gonna learn Cut because I don't want to learn. I don't want knowing Metronome. I'm never gonna use it. It's a terrifying move because it could easily knock this Nuzlocke on its butt. And I don't like that. Star Eater use Cut. Little Mew. But it is cool, but it's scary. It scares me, and this time of year already scares me enough. I don't need more things to induce fear upon me. This area though does make sense for Shaman to like run around in. Electrike! Neat. I'm not gonna battle you because you're super... Why is everything over here super effective to Crawdaunt? Poor Frankie is just trying to get some levels, and everyone here wants violence. Not even a typical just like, oh, let's battle violence. Like a violence of, we're super effective, don't mess with us. Violence. Alright. You're raising your attack stat. I'll see you when Razor Leaf into the ground. Electrike. This is a cool Pokemon though. I used the Mega Manectric in Pokemon Omega Ruby, and that was incredibly fun to use. Manectric, don't sleep on Manectric, y'all. That is a fun electric Pokemon to use. And it's a cool design. I like it. Even the like Mega Form is cool. But like the normal one is also just very, very... It's just a fun dog. It's a fun dog Pokemon. Cleffa, switch Pokemon. This I will use Frankie for. Frankie will take this thing down. Oh, yeah, the shiny is like... Oh, the shiny is fantastic. Shiny Cleffa, on the other hand, does not go hard. Shiny Cleffa is green ears. So that's been the bane of my existence in Scarlet and Violet. I keep trying to look for, like, because they appear so often, I'm like, one of these has to be a shiny. And it's hard to tell. I'm like staring at my screen like a psychopath. You don't like it's an ear infection. That's hilarious. I never thought of that. I love that it has an ear infection, and that's why it's a shiny. Slowbro, ooh, keep battling. Because I have a super effective move to you. And this will get me some levels. Payback! I'm faster, so I'm going to do so much. It's not bad, though. That's not great. But we do have Stab, super effective, so you know. We can get through this. Even if he uses Growl, we can get through this. Ooh, you have Disable? Don't like that. Let's try a different move, just in case you disable me and I still need to use that move. Also, Vice Grip has 30, so... Prediction! One step ahead of you, Slowbro. And payback for disabling me. Rude Pokemon, rude Slowbro. So I'm really impartial to dark types. Like, I love dark types only because they negate psychic types. That's kind of the only reason. Like, they're like, it's also nice because they're super effective to ghost types, and then ghost types aren't super effective back. So it does just kind of work out really nicely. But yeah, that was kind of worth it. Should put Bird Warrior for a character on Discord. What the heck is a Bird Warrior? What does that mean? Hey, Hippodon! We're not gonna... I'm gonna fight it. We're not gonna catch it. So Bubble Beam to knock this sucker out. It's a warrior of birds. Okay. I don't remember that from the D&D classes, so I'll probably just keep them what they are. Birdman thinks this. Does everyone watch Rick and Morty? That show's kinda good. Season 7 just came out, I think. Right. I don't know, I have Paramount, I should watch. Or no, it's HBO. I have Max. I should see if they have that next season out. I used to really like Rick and Morty, and then Rick and Morty fans became terrible, and then I kind of wanted to disassociate. Forget to move. Why is that the thing? I like so many fun shows and like, what do you call it? Fun shows or fun activities, like fun, like games and stuff like that. But the following behind them is usually so terrible. Like, the Rick and Morty fans are insane. It's a fun show, and I like it, but the fan base is just absolutely bananas. Like, they are just nuts. Yeah, very glad they replaced him. That guy, he literally was like a Rick and Morty bit. Like, everyone was like, you know, those messages seem like something that a Rick and Morty fan would definitely do. Like, dude was a psycho. Yeah, he made funny stuff, but like, and the stuff is still funny. It's just like he's not anymore. And the AOT fan base, AOT. What's AOT? I'm trying to think of that. AOT is... God, why am I drawing a blank on... I feel like I've heard of that before. I'm drawing a huge blank on that one. That makes me kind of sad, because I feel like it's... AOT. For some reason, I keep thinking the A is Avatar, but that's not right. I truthfully have no idea what that stands, and that's bugging me because it's faster than me. Payback's gonna be a bitch, Alakazam. Oh, I one-shot it. Alright, didn't see that one coming. Alright, I guess that was my payback. I just one-shotted the thing. Alright. Send in a Shuckle. It's a rock. Oh, switch Pokemon. A rock bug type, which means Neptune. Oh, it is Attack on Titan, isn't it? Is the Attack on Titan fan base terrible too? Why is every fan base terrible? The Naruto fan base is only terrible because they keep thinking that Naruto is better than One Piece, and that's just wrong. Alright, so this sucks. So I have to outlive Abide. Okay, so that's the second bide. And let's knock it out. One shot, Metal Claw. Ooh, it's how is it faster? How on earth is a Shuckle faster than Empoleon? That makes me so upset. That actually makes me upset. Oh, okay, it was just because of Bide. That's dumb. Fast as shuck, boy. How is that not a TikTok sound? Pokemon community would have eaten that up in 2020. 3 years ago, that would have been all over Pokemon TikTok. Send in a Mudkip, switch Pokemon. Oh, Mudkip. You're actually gonna be taken down by this because you are not a ground type yet. Oh. And Fluid will get a level. Nice. Let's go. It's so cute. I hate that I have to kill you. I love Mudkip. Mudkip is my Weeping Bell. I love it. And it goes away so quickly. Goodbye, Mudkip. I love you, little fella. There we go. 26. The defeated Black Belt Nathaniel. There we go. Oh, wait, is Ritto an actual character in like a game series? That's funny, I didn't know that. Secret power. There's no secret. I don't want that move. You battle me? No, you don't. You don't battle me. But these two psychos will. Ooh, I could get more money with that. That's nice. That's gonna be nice to have in my back pocket. Oh, it's a race of birds in Legend of Zelda. Okay, that makes sense. Didn't know that. Learn something new every day. I honestly thought you just kind of made it up. I guess I accidentally gave you too much credit, huh? Alright, let's fight these two. What do these ace trainers have? Probably nothing. I'll probably beat them easy. Right? Actually, Ritto first appeared in Wind Waker? It probably did. I don't know. I like Zelda a lot, but I know nothing of its lore. But it is I do like the series. It is a very fun series. So nothing is great. So payback on Cloyster Whirlwind on Glaceon. This feels right. This feels... After that Icy Wind, this feels like a very good choice to get this thing out of here. Super effective, I know that. Not very effective, I know that. Speed fell, okay, cool. Use that on the wrong Pokemon. Still works! Awesome, double battles are fantastic for that. Okay. So, I'm just gonna get rid of Lugia now. Twilight Princess is by far one of the best ones. Like, honestly, it's kind of the only one you need to play, in my opinion. Like, it is just so much fun. Obviously, you need, like, all of them are incredibly fun, but Twilight Princess is chef's kiss. The game that got me into Zelda. It was awesome. Disagree, Jamer. Mad disagree? Oh, I love it so much. I think it is such a fun game. I do like that you disagree, though. I like it. I like it when people have opposing opinions than me. It keeps things, like, fun. It keeps it fresh. Oh, it's not the only, yeah, it's not the only one you need to play, no. But, like, it's very, very fun. For the longest time, that was the only one I had played. It's the 7th. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting, interesting. I like it. I like it a lot, and, like, I like the style of it. I like the style of it. So what's number one? What is number one, then? I'm curious. What would be your number one Zelda game, then? What's the one that you have to play, if you had to play a Zelda game? Wind Waker, okay. Okay, good to know, good to know. Wind Waker is the game, then. I'm gonna heal you because I don't trust these people. Number 2 game of all time? What's number 1? What's your number 1 game, then, Jamer? You gotta know that information. Can't give us that tease. Let's just get rid of Luminion. Sonic Adventure 2. Tears of the Kingdom goes crazy. I haven't played that one yet, but I saw all the craziness that goes with the building in that game. I like Sonic Adventure. I like that you chose Sonic Adventure. That is a fun choice because Sonic is a classic. That's one of those things of, like, when people say that newer games are some of, like, the greatest, like, ever, I kind of find that hard to believe because, like, it's like when people say that what's that new D&D kind of style game with the character customizations and everything? It's like very kind of like it's a computer game. I don't remember what it's called. It starts with a B, but I feel like people are like, that is the best game ever created, and I'm like, but does it have what Sonic has? Does it have what Mario has? Does it have what Pokemon has? Like, those games are just, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate, that's what it's called. It's just like any new game. I feel like it needs to. You need to have a game have a title of like one of the best. It has to have longevity behind it as well, because otherwise, is it really the best? Is it really that good? If it can't stand the test of time, is it that good of a game? I beg to differ. Like, I would say no. Like, yeah, if we forget about Baldur's Gate in like 10 years, obviously it was not the best game of all time because they would have kept adding to it. They would have kept doing stuff with it. That's the issue. Wow, hey, can we not be immobilized by love? Thank you. Or at least that, yeah, that's the issue I have with it type of thing, is that I don't, if you're gonna make a claim that a game is one of the best, it has to have a test of time. It has to have that time stamp on it of like, it held up over the years. It wasn't just a gimmick game. It wasn't just XYZ. Majora's Mask was incredibly, incredibly fun. I love playing that game. I played the crap out of Majora's Mask. Here we go. Now knock this thing out. Knock this thing out before... yes, use Harden, thank God. Okay, so that's the thing. New games, objectively better than old games. Like I play Scarlet and Violet way more than I play the original Mario games, but the original Mario games are really, 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 really good games, and I feel like you can't deny that. What's good, buddy? Hanging out down here? Alright. What's up, panty dog? Nope, I had no clue about creepypasta. No, I have no idea about that stuff. But that's it. I just wasn't exposed to it, is what that comes down to. I just didn't know about it because I wasn't exposed to it. Don't worry, I'm healing too. I'm paying attention. Ocarina of Time is also really, really good. That's a fun one. Pokemon is also good. That's the thing too with some of these bigger, broader games as well. Like when you talk about like if you're like, oh, people that are like, oh, Pokemon, like this one specific Pokemon game, greatest game of all time. It's like, truthfully, I feel like you have to start getting into that mindset of like Pokemon. If you're gonna say Pokemon, like a Pokemon game is one of the greatest of all times, you kind of have to lump it in with all the Pokemon games, at least the mainline games, because they are so incredibly similar when it comes to like actual gameplay and stuff like that. That like it's one of those things that it's kind of hard to be like, oh no, like yeah, this is the like this one Pokemon, like Pokemon Platinum is the best Pokemon game. It's like, but it's very, very similar to Diamond and Pearl. Like, what makes it that much better to where it's the best game of all time, and where Diamond and Pearl aren't also in that category of best game ever? Right? Yeah, like, and like, I think that's the awesome thing about video games too, is that people have such, because it's interactive. Movies and other things in pop culture can be interactive and they can hold special meaning to you as well. But I feel like video games just do like such a better job at that, because you're able with a video game to like play it, make the choices, you can do things in it that affect it. Whereas a movie is written, it's produced, it's shot without your control. This game is made without my control, but I can still make choices within it. And it's tailored to me. Like, it's like one of those things of, people always have their own unique Pokemon teams. And even if they have the same Pokemon team as someone else, they might have a totally different way to play those Pokemon. It's just interesting. Exactly, yeah, like, I rarely will say things of like, oh, this is the greatest game of all time, because, like, is it? It's probably not. It's probably one of those things of like, it's not the greatest of all time, but it's a fun game that it's enjoyable to play. Oh, what do you have? Speed boost? Why does this thing have speed boost? That is absolutely insane. And I have to heal Floobldew again. God, I forgot how many Pokemon these people have. It's been the same battle for the last, like, 10 minutes. Gotta go fast. Licky, licky, gotta go fast. Alright, rock smash this thing. Pop that balloon. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Gen 4 is your least favorite Pokemon gen? Ooh, okay. That's fair. Like, I think I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver more than I like Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Yes. Get that Sonic in. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. It's like they always say. Gotta go fast. Sonic. Wayne Gretzky. There we go. Knock you out, finally. Lord. And just like that, in one night, Frankie is battle ready yet again. Easy. Heck, that's also the thing that I think more people need to consider when talking about what are good games, is the soundtrack. Like, I remember, so, I haven't seen the live-action One Piece yet, and everyone is saying that it's actually pretty good for what it is, because Oda was involved, and the people obviously care about it. But people's biggest complaint about it, where they're like, I can't put my finger on it, but there's still a part of me that's not a huge fan of it. Someone pointed out, it's the music. The music in it, like, the music in the anime is so fantastic. And it's very similar with Pokemon games, it's very similar with any video game. The music, the soundtrack, is so important. It's so important. And that's what gets overlooked. Like, whenever I make videos, that is one of the things that I am so adamant about getting, like, correct. Is, does this music... I will spend hours looking for a song on a royalty-free platform that I heard in a real, like, nature documentary, because I'm like, this would fit in this moment, and I need to find something as close to this as possible to give that vibe, to show the audience what this means with music. See, that's the thing, is that, yeah, like, and that, okay, so, like, I think what they're trying to do is obviously not make the live-action One Piece a one-to-one remake, because that would be a terrible idea, like, objectively terrible idea. But you do have to acknowledge the things that make it great, and you have to be the best of your ability, putting in as much effort, and in all honesty, probably twice as much effort, because when the original people did it, they set the bar for success. So when you're scoring, for example, the live-action One Piece, and you've been watching, oh, like, the anime is incredibly successful, like, you need to go above and beyond so that you don't do it, like, so that you do it justice. Like, if someone was making the soundtrack for it and they admit, I was just throwing stuff together that sounded very piratey and I liked it, cool, they had the easy job to a degree. And what you gotta do then, if you're the person making a live action version of something else or a cartoon version of something that already existed, you gotta go 10 steps ahead so that you can match someone that was just being a creative genius, just like letting their stuff flow. I have not seen the soundtrack, I have not seen that documentary about Wally's sound design, but I believe that was probably so crucial, because there's so much of that movie that's not true human voiceover. Obviously it is human voice, like, it's like you can do the thing of like, wowie, like, it's probably a person or whatever, but it's similar to, like, in Guardians of the Galaxy, for like a from another perspective of it, like Groot, all of his I am Groots. Same line, different tone, different inflection, different volumes. Like emphasis. That is so important, and I could totally see that for WALL-E, because that would be incredible. That's a project I don't think I'd want to be on, because yeah, so much of that movie has no real dialogue to it, which is horrifying as a creator to try and figure that out. Of like, how do we tell this story? And the main characters can only say their names. Like, how do you do that? It does not have the best. No, Guardians of the Galaxy does not have the best soundtrack. It has Guardians of the Galaxy did a really good job of showing people how important a soundtrack is, because Peter Quill lives through this soundtrack that he had from when he was on Earth before he was abducted. His mom was having cancer treatments. That music, they did a really good. James Gunn and the rest of the team did a fantastic job of showing how important music can be. And so they used, this is my opinion, they're getting into now, they probably used, in my opinion, popular songs that you can pick out, you can relate to, you can, like, very clearly elicits an emotion in a scene, or it's easy to build a scene around said emotion. And then that, I feel like that brought forth this idea of sound design is important. Everyone was loving it and saying that, yeah, it was one of the best because it was 80s music. It was music we knew. And it's like, yeah, that has its place in movies. I have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I need to see it. Like, I've not seen it, and I'm doing a bad job of. Exactly, a laser gun and laser gun and raccoons. What could be better? Absolutely. That's funny. That's very funny. I'm gonna have to watch that sometime, and I'll keep an ear out for it. But no, that's always my thing, is that, because like even when I was doing like heavy, like when we had interns and stuff like that at my old job, where I was working very closely to like teaching people about how to do what I do, sound design, even for the YouTube videos that I do, like, are they repetitive? Like, have I gotten comments before of like, the music's a little repetitive? It is repetitive, but I spent time and effort trying to find that music for a reason. It matched the theme. I don't care. I then don't care that it's repetitive. Like, it's just there as a background noise, so you don't just hear the droning of my room. Like, that stuff is so beyond important, and it's insane that people pass it over. It's so insane to me that people think that sound design is not important in any way, shape, or form. It really bugged me when I did short film contests. When I was doing short film contests, and people adamantly said that they did not put any effort into their sound design, I got upset, and there's always that part of me that's like, I don't care how good your visuals were, I don't care how good your acting was, or your story. You admitting that you, like, didn't put effort into a very vital part of what you're doing, I lose all interest and all credibility after that point. It'd be like if a YouTuber was like, oh yeah, like, I don't even know where I'm going with this. 'Cause honestly, YouTubers, like, there's so much leeway. I don't know where I was going with the YouTuber one, but yeah. It took so much effort to pirate that yes. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yes, but I say I used to do theater as well, and I was like I was a sound designer, and it's when you get a real like veteran sound designer, it's nuts to watch them do stuff. It's insane. They're either really good or they're also really terrible. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, sound design is so important. I will die on that hill. Even for content creation, I tell people all the time, they're like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel. I'm like, invest in a good microphone. Don't invest in a fancy camera right away. You don't need a Sony. You don't need an Elgato webcam. Invest in if you're gonna put your money into something, microphone all the way. And it's not, it doesn't have to be that much money. I'm still rocking the same snowball mic that I bought when I first started doing content, but I knew I wanted to do that. I knew I wanted to have, if I was gonna do it seriously, I needed to have something solid. There you go. You city escape at least once per video. You gotta have it in there once. You gotta have it at least once or twice, or 3 times, maybe 4. 6. How about you just make a whole video and it's nothing but city escape? That's it. It's hard. It's like, it's a tricky thing. Like, I like. That's so that's the thing, is that burnout is very, I also love talking about this either in the Discord or on live streams. Like, I love having these conversations because burnout is a very, very real thing. Like at my old job, I burned out, like, not fast, but by the end of it, I very much was in the mood of like, I need something to grow. I need something new. But a lot of people hit burnout in the sense of, oh, editing is taking up too much of my time. Like, I used the wrong effing move, dang it. Like, but pacing yourself. So like, again, I started on Twitch. I was going live 3 to 4 times a week for 2 hours. That was a lot for me. That was very, very much, that was a lot. I moved to YouTube, only did it twice a week. A weight was lifted because my content stayed. My content did not delete like it was doing on Twitch, where I had to be going live. I had this pressure of you always have to be live streaming. But then because Twitch doesn't have a good, like a good discovery method, everyone is saying you need to have a TikTok, you need to have a YouTube. And it's like, okay, I'll go live on Twitch 3 times a week. I'll spend 3 days making YouTube content so that people will come to my Twitch and they'll also be coming to my YouTube channel. And I was like, this is insane. And it was so, I was like burning out hard. And luckily, once I looked very, very critically at YouTube, there's a thing of I don't have to go live as often. There is, it's not a very good. What's vice grip? I'll get rid of vice grip. But no, like I've been used to editing videos. I'm used to sitting in front of a computer. I'm used to doing all that kind of stuff because like that's what I do for work. I get paid to do that on a daily basis, where I sit in front of a computer and I edit videos all day long. And that's where a lot of people get the burnout. Or a lot of people get the burnout with the ideas, the content creation. Again, I write scripts. I come up with this stuff like it always makes me curious whenever there's a content creator out there that becomes very, very successful and you can tell that they put a lot of time and energy into aspects of their stream or like aspects of their channel. And it's always the thing that I'm curious of like, okay, did they go the route of they've always enjoyed doing this type of thing, they're just applying it to something like YouTube, or are they working or getting extra funds in some way, shape, or form to hire other people to do this much earlier in their career before they're making money so that they can generate a channel that's profitable much, much quicker? There's always that curiosity for me. Is like, are you a content creator by nature? Were you wanting to do this because you were already making videos or editing stuff, or is this something different? Like, are you finding other people to help you make this content so that you can focus on what you like and they can focus on what they like, and you all gain from that? Because that's also cool. But yeah, burnout is a very, and that's whenever someone says, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel, I run them through the ringer. I am like probably the worst, I'd say I'm one of the best and worst people to talk to about that kind of stuff, because like people would be like, oh, I'm thinking of starting a TikTok. I'll be like, okay, how often do you think you post? It's like, oh, I don't know. Or like, okay, what's like, oh, I want to do a cooking TikTok account. Okay. What makes you different than the other cooking TikTok accounts? And it's like, oh, well, I do this. And I'm like, I guarantee I can find 5 other people, if not more, that will be doing what you're doing. And it's not even meaning to be like, that's the line I have to toe, is like, I don't want to be mean, or like I don't want to like come across as like, oh, you won't succeed. It's just, if you do something like with Pokemon, I leaned into the randomization aspect really hard, because I knew that there were TikTokers, there were YouTubers, Twitch streamers already doing Nuzlocks. Doing a basic Nuzlocke would not cut it. So I went hard and I randomized every aspect I possibly could except for the typings, and it worked. And then game reviews on top of that. Not many people were doing game reviews in the way that I feel like, at least in the way that I feel like I'm doing them, because everyone interprets things differently. Exactly, there's always, and gimmicks aren't bad. Like gimmicks, there's good gimmicks and there's bad gimmicks. It's kind of like good clickbait and bad clickbait. I use clickbait all the time. Like clickbait is very beneficial, but you have to be responsible with it. Yeah, see, that's cool, and that's fun. And also, from a marketing standpoint, really smart. Oh, he makes different kinds of grilled cheeses. Well, lucky for you, you too can easily make a grilled cheese. If you think that food looks good, you can make that, which is cool. Honestly, exactly. Pokemon Platinum, but I roast every trainer. That is honestly a funny idea. Like, it's the weirdest little things. Like, I thought the D&D thing would work. I thought that would really boost my Nuzlocks. But what I found is that it didn't. What worked is doing what I'm doing now. Essentially treating this as a very passive thing. Having conversations with you guys. Using these streams to build a community is one of the best ways that I could be making content. And I neglected it hard. Like, I neglected it incredibly hard in my opinion, because I was too focused on the after the live ended and the video I would make, because I couldn't have these conversations. Right. Like, I couldn't have these conversations if I was trying to make a recap video, because like, there's too much time being talked. We're just chit-chatting. That's too much time. There's not enough action. So I wouldn't do it. And like, now we have so many awesome questers joining, and people joining the Discord, and like doing the throne, the Patreon, all this other cool stuff that I was neglecting. And so I changed it. I changed how I was doing my approach. I changed just no more gimmicks on the live streams. We're just here to have fun. And it works really well. That's also the thing, is that you can't be afraid of change. You guys just, it's like throwing pasta at the wall. You throw it at the wall and see what sticks. Something will. Something will. When it's better to try things when you have no one following you than when you have 1,000 followers and you want to change it up, and they all don't want change. They liked whatever you were doing before. Your goal in life is to be clickbaited? Dude, look at, like, you should have looked at half my old content. You would eat it. You know, this is like the thing of like it sticks to the wall type of thing. I feel like I got pretty decent at clickbaiting. Like, I feel like I don't think I have them up anymore. But like, I had videos that were definitely, like, they were recap videos. And they had very high views, but very low retention rates. because I was clickbaiting people. Like, and people kind of figured that out, and I think that it hurt it hurt the video. It made it look popular, but there's no retention. No one was watching. No one was tuning in. It's crazy. It's crazy what you can do, and what people will watch, what they're willing to watch, what they're willing to have fun with. Just crazy stuff. Oh, that's funny. Even because I clickbaited my wait, who did I clickbait? Did I clickbait Triss? Cause I would love to know how I clickbaited Triss. I want to know this information. Because I love the idea that I clickbaited Triss into joining this, into getting her friends to join this crazy world. That is Quoorn's quest. God, I'm doing so much talking tonight, and I kind of love that. And this is going to be a very fun... I don't know why I'm doing this, but the first Quoorn stream I watched was the Unite... Oh, right. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. That was a super fun night. That was super... How was that clickbait? I said exactly what we were doing. We were playing Pokemon Unite. That's what we were doing. It was the questers versus the creators. I know I wasn't some shithead that was just trying to use Triss for clout. How dare I? I know, I was like, man, I should just use all these content creators that are like freaking... Some of those people that were in that get invited to things by Pokemon, and that's just nuts to me. Like, that's crazy that I know people that do that. Well, this would be a great spot. How dare you enjoy yourself? Exactly. You might be wondering why I'm running past the gym leader. Well, that's because we only have 2 more minutes left of the stream. And I'm gonna clickbait y'all into joining next week. Coming back on Monday to place your bets and fight the gym leader. So I hope to see everyone here at 8 p.m. Central next Monday. So then we fight the fighting gym leader that's randomized Pokemon, randomized ability, total cliffhanger. And I want to thank you all for watching and making this stream fantastic. Oh my gosh, this was like so much fun. I took the last week off for some content stuff that I was working on behind the scenes. So this is fantastic to like come back to such a strong group of questers. Super pumped. Thank you all for joining. If you want more Quoorn's Quest, feel free to hit up the Discord down in the description as well. And if you love the game review videos that I do, but you don't want to wait in the Discord, I'm dropping hints in one of the channel. It's called Fans Hollow, where you can guess and speculate what fan game I am working on, as well as if you just want to know, there's the Patreon where you can simply subscribe for $3 and you'll know exactly what game I'm playing. I do weekly updates, so that's really, really cool. This week's update is still working in progress, but I'm very, very excited about it. And yeah, the Throne is pretty cool as well. You can send me cool stuff. I'm updating that as often as I can. Just kind of having cool ways to like help build out this streaming space. Like imagine you help pay for a wall Pokemon poster. How cool is that? Or like help pay for Pokemon plushes that line my walls. How cool is that? Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope to see y'all next week, 8 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification so that you know when we're live. Join the Discord so you get those notifications as well. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your week. And until next time, happy questing, y'all.